welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles get things started with the group of Gay and Sheffield at the 1 and 2 guards. Lack and Zadirko are at the forwards, and the fourth-year star junior gets the nod at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Now just a minute played here in the first. Outside, Lee. Junior grabs the miss. Here's Lack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play, letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Here's Zadirko, and Dave Zadirko throws it down.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Here's Andrews over Junior. Andrews, good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Pass to Lack. Here's Zadirko, guarded by Gregory. Zadirko gets the bucket.
4 straight makes out the gate. A nice start.
And here are the Foxes. 4-point game. And here's Rosenberg. Gregory. Up top, Andrews. Back to Lee. Pass to Andrews. Now here's Rosenberg. No good from outside.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Now here's Sheffield. Back to Junior. Pass to Zadirko. Back to Junior. Goes up again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
And a basket from Roberts.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Pass to Junior. Outside, Indra. Evans. Back to Indra. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sweet. Love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
Christian with the ball. Back to Grace. He can't get that one. Good D by Junior. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
And stolen by Ducey. And here's the break. On up the court. Count it. It's good.
And a nice finish for that transition scoring opportunity.
No hesitation in what he wanted to do. One burst to the rim and he finished the play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles up by 4. And stay with us. We'll be right back to get the second quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports. And the Eagles with some changes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rosenberg outside. Connects it from downtown.
Hard not to admire Rosenberg's off-ball movement. Finds himself a good shooting position and sinks the catch and shoot.
Sheffield outside. Inside. Junior. And it's blocked by Robert Andrews.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Day with the bucket.
On the drive, they can really get moving. Defenders just can't keep up with his agility.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Andrews. Closing in now on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Robert Andrews with the slam.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with the slam, I think.
And that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And here's Lack for 3. Hits the trifecta.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Outside, Lee. And Bishop from outside. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, Drake, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game's not over yet. We'll see who keeps up this energy.
And the Eagles making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Now here's Sheffield, guarded by Rosenberg. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Here's Junior, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Again, the miss by the Foxes. Chalk up 2 right there.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Eagles up by 12, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. Yep, that one goes.
They're getting torn apart inside. Time to show some toughness.
Yeah, defend with an edge and some attitude. Let them know there will be no more easy buckets inside.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
I like when Andrews takes initiative. It's what draws the defense in, forces them to foul.
And so he makes both at the line that time. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Back to Junior, and they double up Junior, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Gregory. Lee. Here's Bishop. Day with the steal. Here's the break. Lays it in off the break.
Great ball movement the last few times down the floor.
That's 4 straight baskets set up by a pass.
Andrews, covered by Junior.
Young players like Andrews have relentless energy. He hits hard coverage inside and still muscles his way through.
Substitution on the court.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Bishop. Rosenberg. The three-pointer, no good. Sheffield, outside. Lack. Outside, Day. To the paint. Here's Junior. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. Here's Lack. Sheffield, outside. Here's Junior, and the layup falls.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with offensive mojo, getting everything to drop.
They're getting it all to go down, and what an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
And as we end the third quarter of play, a double-digit deficit will make it. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot in the second half.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but the clock stops as well.
Pass to Sheffield. Back to Lack. Junior. Andrews covering. A kick out to Day. Back to Junior. Shot clock at 5. Now Zadirko. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there. Here's Lee. No good on the shot. Good D by Junior.
And they're not dominating the glass, but doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Rebounds are just one of a number of categories they've separated themselves from. Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Pass to Bishop. Lee. And here's Connor Rosenberg for three. Gets the three to fall.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
About a minute and a half gone by in the fourth quarter now. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
He gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Count it, that bucket is good.
Yeah, his agility, allowing him to find a way through the contact. Manages to get to his shot, finish strong.
To the middle. Here's Junior. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The 19-foot shot. Rosenberg misses.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Down low. Day. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager, but Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
Bishop, defended by Lack. Pass to Bishop. Back to Rosenberg. Banked in off the glass.
The Foxes Ben Bishop with a smooth pass, showing some great court awareness and finding the opening.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Sheffield outside. Day. Off target with the three. To the inside. Lee, no good. And Junior gets it to go.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Pass to Rosenberg. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como you?
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah,
Ay,
this
get
time
it.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid. I'm working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You get banned?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to start putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Kick it in.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Like how I do